If you have been following Ravneet Bhalla for healthy cookies without baking powder and soda, then I bring to you two gluten-free cookie recipes that will blow you over. First is with quinoa. Quinoa is rich in protein, fiber, vitamins, minerals. It is rich in antioxidants and phytohormones as well. And intake reduces liver cholesterol. And second cookie recipe is with sorghum or jowar atta. And this is the batch with quinoa. Look at the crispy cookies that are dairy free and refined sugar free as well. So let's get started. This is for the two recipes. Take 2 tablespoons of plant milk. I have taken almond milk and add a few pieces of beetroot. Set aside. Now grind to powder 10 cashews or almonds. Keep aside. Now we need to take 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. This is for the two batches of cookies. Now add half cup of sifted jaggery powder. Do remember to sift the jaggery powder. In fact, you need to sift all dry ingredients. Next step, as always, is to whip until it looks all mixed. Unlike ghee or butter creaming process, the creaming with olive oil is a little different. Now add the cashew powder. This is just for flavor. It will enhance the flavor of these cookies. If you want to add any natural flavoring agent, please do add. You can use green cardamom or fennel to flavor cookies, or even vanilla bean powder. The next step is to add the milk. I added 1 tablespoon of milk first and started whipping it again. But the oil soon started to separate from the jaggery. And if it happens in your case, don't worry and continue with the whipping process. So if you don't want to use quinoa flour here, you can bake this entire batch with jowar atta alone. You can double the amount of jowar flour if you want to bake with jowar alone, but add in batches. Don't dump the flour at once. Add in batches so that you get the right consistency. Now I added the remaining beet milk and started whipping it again. And at this stage I got the right consistency. The creamed mix looked a little better. So that was the time to add the flours. So since I'm making 2 cookies with this creamed mix, I'll be dividing it into two halves. I reiterate, if you don't want to use, or if you don't want to bake 2 types of cookies, you want to bake 1 type of cookie here, you don't need to divide the creamed mix and double the amount of flour, but add in batches. Now this is half cup of jowar atta or sorghum flour for dairy-free vegan sorghum cookies without baking powder and soda and with jaggery. Sift all dry ingredients always. This is one tip I have always been sharing with you. This gives you airy cookies, and if you aim to make crispy cookies, then this is exactly what you need to do. And these are all the steps that you need to follow to the T. Mix with hands, and then I added the remaining 1/4 cup of jowar flour. Mix with hands or even spatula, and don't ever try to knead a cookie dough, because kneading will give you chewy cookies, and I don't like chewy cookies. And it will be a soft dough as always. Now keep it aside, or you can add 1 teaspoon of flax meal as I have done. Flax meal is rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Now roll it into a log and keep aside. Next is the time to make quinoa cookies or quinoa dough. Let's make quinoa dough for cookies without baking powder and soda. Again, add the flour in batches. I added 1/4 cup first, and unlike jowar flour, I did not need the whole of quinoa, half cup of quinoa. So I was still left with 2 tablespoons of quinoa flour. So just add the flour in batches and do not add it all at once. Quinoa flour, I did not add flax meal to the quinoa dough because it was already dry. Now this is the quinoa batch, so I decided to roll it out like a thick roti. And since it is a gluten-free dough, gluten-free flours tend to break or crumble. So if it crumbles in your case, don't worry. Just gather it again and cut shapes. At this stage, preheat your oven air fry convection OTG to 160 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes, and air fryer can be preheated for 5 minutes only. Make design of choice and bake at 160 degrees Celsius for 15 to 18 minutes. Please check the cookies after 12 minutes. Now it's time to gather the jowar dough or sorghum dough for cookies. You can make shapes of your choice. I cut it into pieces and then cut those pieces into 2 halves and baked cute little cookies. But try to keep these slightly thinner than mine. Mine were a little too thick. So if they are thick, they'll feel slightly harder. And since these are without baking powder and soda and dairy free, so you need to keep these slightly thinner than what you are seeing here. Our quinoa cookies without baking powder and soda are done. Let them cool, keep aside. Now it's time to bake the jowar biscuits without baking powder and soda. Bake at 160 degrees. I roasted pumpkin seeds in air fryer. These were so yum and tasted just like cashews. I'll be sharing the recipe. Now bake jowar biscuits for 15 to 20 minutes depending on the thickness. So bake for 12 minutes first. These are pumpkin seeds roasted that you usually throw away. So these are the sorghum cookies. They looked beautiful and tasted just wow. These are nutrient dense as well. And do remember to keep these slightly thinner than my batch of jowar biscuits without baking powder and soda. And do share in comments if you are looking for more jowar recipes and what you do with your jowar flour. And I'll also want to see your feedback on these cookies. And don't forget to leave your comments, like and share the recipe with your friends. Coming up next on the channel are chocos, gluten-free chocos without refined sugar, amaranth, tomato crackers for upwas, flaxseed smoothie with beetroot and instant beetroot powder. So until next time, take care, bye bye, see you soon.